Welcome back. Well, on to our second management on the show, Arvind SmartSpaces. It posted a strong, quarter. The stock is a little bit low, 3.5%. The mixed trends actually coming in there. To understand what's the way ahead, we're joined by Mr. Kamal Singal, the Managing Director of Arvind SmartSpaces. Hi, Mr. Kamal. Thanks a lot for joining in, sir. You earlier indicated, I recall, that you're going to grow. Bookings is going to grow by around 10 to around 15%. And you had scaled it down, I think, from the 25 to 30%. Do you believe you can still do 10 to 15% for this fiscal?
Yeah, very good morning. In fact, historically, we have been growing at something like 25 to 30% in terms of fresh sales booking. This is the trend we are pretty much sure that we should be able to achieve. Last year was a little low at 15% growth that we could achieve. But this year, we're on track to come back to a growth level of more like a 35 to 40% actually, because we had few launches which got delayed into this year. And that will also get added into this year's number. So if the long-term averages are something like 25-30%, we should actually exceed that number this year.
So you're saying 35 to 40% this year, right?
Correct, yeah.
All right, interesting. What about collections? Last year it was a little south of around 1,000 crores. This year, what number are you factoring in?
So generally, collections would move along with the fresh sales and the launches, etc., etc. We have been almost touching 1,000 crore last year. And this year, we should see a little bit of a growth over there to the extent of maybe around 10%. So anywhere between 1,000 to 1,100 crores should be the collection this year.
All right. So you are guiding for good growth in both bookings as well as collections. If you could give us a sense on, the sales and the launches that you have over the next 3 quarters and the unrecognized revenue that you're sitting on for the company, because the last time you said it was close to around 2,800 crore rupees. If you could give us a sense on where these numbers stand at.
Sure. Unrecognized revenue obviously is a function of how much we sell as a fresh sale and out of which how much gets into books of account. If the books of account are maybe around 800, 900 crores that comes into books of account and we sell more like 17, 1800 crores this year, it will get added to the extent of 1,000 crores this year as compared to the previous year. That's the basic match around how the unrecognized sales will be looking like. So if we were at something like 27, 2,800 crores last year, it should be more like 35, 3,700 crores this year.
All right. So you're looking at sales to grow to 25, 2,700 crores with collections coming in at a certain level, and you are looking at your unrecognized revenue to grow to around 35, 3,600 crores this year. What about Mumbai weekend homes? I think you were looking at that. What's the potential here, and when do we see any of the launches coming by?
Where are the weekend homes, sir?
Yeah. Weekend homes are close by. They are about to hit the market. Right now in the process of conversions and approvals, etc. The land is already aggregated. Agreements are all in place. So we're in process of getting requisite approvals. It's a very exciting project, more than 1,000 crore rupees of top line, 98 acres to be more precise in terms of size, on a beautiful piece of hill surrounded by a lake and a river, etc. So this project is on track. We should be able to hit this project, hit the market with this project by the end of this year.
Where is this?
Where is this weekend homes? We want
hill,
to know.
Lake and all that.
So this will be other side of Astal Setu, Mumbai 3.0 that we call as. So great place, great distance, location in terms of travel time, etc. even from South Mumbai, because of the new connectivity that we've seen in that area.
Okay.
That'll be interesting then. The other side of Mangalam.
98 acres and 1,000 crores. That's, I don't think I'll be, able to look at even one unit of that. Be that as it may, I'm happy with my current home in which I spend weekends.
Wrong Mangalam in aspiring. Theek hai, dekh lega.
Dekhenge on the other side of Atal Setu.
It's a challenge for us that we'll sell one to Mangalam for sure.
That's not a challenge for you, sir. That's a challenge for my employer for them to give me that kind of money that I buy it. What about, the society redevelopment project? You said you were seriously looking at one. Has there been any development here?
Oh, yeah. Society redevelopment obviously is one of our important pillars for MMR as a market. We're very seriously looking at it. In fact, one of these projects is almost about there. We are almost done, and we should be able to announce something concrete on that in next few weeks, not months. And we are obviously looking at a couple of more. So very, very, very bullish about society redevelopment. A lot of action is happening. Team is busy getting more options there. And by the end of this year, we should be having at least 2 or 3 projects going on the society redevelopment side.
You're not too worried it's getting very competitive?
It is competitive, but at the same time, there is space for everybody. Mumbai is a very, very big market. And then there are size constraints and segmentation that one can look at. The tier 1 players in terms of size look at very, very big size these days. Then there are mid-size available for many of us. So there are segments, there are products, there are areas, there are micro markets which are there for everybody. And we find quite a bit of traction when it comes to Arvind as a brand being recognized in the market of Mumbai, and hence it is helping us quite a bit on that side. Very hopeful that we should be able to do very decent there in society redevelopment space in Mumbai.
All right, and demand is strong enough. We shouldn't worry.
Yeah, demand. I mean, micro market wise, it does vary. So one has to be smart in choosing where and what to play, what price segments to play. We are very clear on what we want to do and which areas we want to play. And there we are pretty confident that we should be able to achieve our numbers and achieve what we want to achieve in this new market for us.
When does your first home from that Mumbai weekend housing get delivered?
So if we launch within this year, generally horizontal projects start getting delivered within a short span of time, which is more like 30 months. So 30 months from start of next year is when
2028. Got it.
Yeah, correct.
2028. Thanks a lot, sir, for joining and just planning my holiday at Mangalam's home. Appreciate you joining it, sir. Wish you all the best. We look forward to having a chat with you rather soon.
Thank you.